everybody. I saw on Instagram the other day a picture of Kylie Jenner. I'm not like a huge Kardashian person. I'm not that into them, but I do like Kylie's makeup. I think that her makeup always looks really good. So I want to do something like this. It's really simple, but she has like, right here it's like really carved out and she's got really nice fluffy brows and lashes and just like, her skin just looks like velvet. It's really pretty. So I'm going to try to do that today, and I'm wearing, this is what she's wearing. I'll insert a picture if you can't see it. This is what I'm wearing. I'm wearing Nate's t-shirt. There's a stain because I was feeding Sunny sweet potatoes and corn, and she grabbed the bowl. The bowl fell and smashed on the floor into about 1,000,000 pieces, so I'm wearing some of that. Hank's back here panting. It's too hot in here for him, so if you can hear, that's Hank. So let's begin. I'll start the same old way as usual. I might just cut this part out. I don't know. We'll see. With my erase paste. I don't have an autofocus on my camera, so it doesn't really do any good to hold up what I'm using because you can't really see it anyways, and it doesn't. And I don't really break out anymore since Sunny's been born, and I have like 3 zits here, and maybe they don't look that bad because I'm in the sun, but they're the kind that like really hurt. And I even had one in my ear. Is that too much information? That's kind of gross. But it hurts. It hurts so bad. So it's like all through here, so it's making me wonder if something was on my phone. But I don't even use my phone to talk on. All I do is text. So I have no idea what that's all about. I blamed it on Nate. I was like, have you been showering before bed? That's the side, like I lay on his chest and that's the side, and so I'm like, what'd you do? Like I'm blaming him. I'm sure it's not his fault, but I don't know. I don't know why this is happening. It hurts so bad. I actually did wet my beauty blender today, so that's fun. I'm using MAC Face and Body again, but I'm using a lot darker of a color because she's always got this really pretty tan, so I'm just gonna fake it. I'm just gonna run it down my neck and make myself look tan. Yeah, so Hank got neutered on Monday, and he was supposed to be wearing a cone, but they didn't have one that fit around his neck because, you guys, his neck is the size of my waist. Like, that's how big his neck is. And so I'm just kind of, I don't know, I'm just kind of watching him, and when he tries to lick, I just kind of tell him not to. Nate feels so bad for him. He's like, is Hank acting different to you? Do you think he's depressed? You'll be fine. This isn't a very high coverage foundation, but I don't have anything that's more full coverage, so these little zits are just gonna come out to play, I guess. I don't know. It's frustrating. Breakouts are frustrating, but you know, honestly, sometimes I feel like when you try to cover them up, it makes it look worse. Like, everyone knows they're there. You're not hiding. Even if you do an awesome job of concealing, you can still tell. So let's just pretend like they're not there. I mean, who cares? I was supposed to go to Bismarck today. I had a dermatologist appointment. You guys are gonna think I'm so gross. If you're noticing, I don't have nail polish on one nail. That's why, because I'm supposed to go to the doctor about that nail because it's like cracking in half, splitting. It's all bumpy. You probably can't see it from there. But it's not normal. It doesn't hurt though, so it was fine that I had to cancel because it's kind of like whatever, it doesn't really hurt, but it doesn't look good. I'm taking the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I think there's just one shade. I don't know, it smells like pina coladas. If you're fair, this will be perfect because it doesn't have a whole lot of pigment to it. But I'm just gonna layer it up. Hey buddy. Look at how big his head is, you guys. Like, seriously, he's huge. So yeah, I use a ton of this stuff because it doesn't, like I said, it doesn't have as much pigment as my Sun Bunny bronzer. So you can kind of go to town. If you don't have a light touch, this will be perfect for you because you don't have to worry about getting too much, you know, if you're heavy-handed. There, am I Kylie yet? Alright. Now we're gonna do our Laura Mercier powder and do some baking. But yeah, I love Kylie's makeup. I always think she looks good. And I would actually like to try her makeup, but I'm not about to, like, you have to be there right when they go up for sale because they sell out so fast. So you have to be like at your computer and ready to buy it, and I'm just like, whatever. I don't really care that much. Now we should probably do our eyebrows. And I just posted an eyebrow tutorial video too, so I'm just gonna cut this part out. Okay, so that part's done. Now, because her brows looked really nice and fluffy, so I'm gonna do a little bit more. I just did the Anastasia Brow Wiz, but now I'm gonna go in with some eyeshadow too, because for some reason I feel like eyeshadow makes them look just a little bit like fluffier. I don't know really how else to explain it. And I'm gonna just run it over the whole brow. And I did make them a little bit thicker than normal. Now, I might even take it one step farther, and I never do this, is carve out my brows. If you're on Instagram, people do this all the time, but like really, who has time for that? I filmed the whole look, and then I went back and everything from this point on was blurry because my camera had shut off. So I wiped it all off, put it back on, and now hopefully I'm in focus and we can start over. Sunny's awake. She's right over here. She's in her little walker thing. What do you think, Sunny Bear? This actually looks better than the first time I did it, so maybe it's a blessing in disguise that I had to do it over again. Whoa. I'm gonna set my eyebrows too. Set them going up so they look extra fluffy. The eyeshadow part is actually super easy. I was using a business card earlier, but I can't find it, so this is what goes on top of my blush, so I'm just gonna use this. Plus it says Marc Jacobs, so fancy. Fluffy brush. I'm using the chocolate bar palette again. I'm going to go in with this color all over. You can tell that I like it. I pretty much used it all up. And I might not be in frame, but I have to use my hands. So what you want to do is take your business card or whatever you're using. You can use tape too, but I did my foundation already, so I like to do it this way. And I'm going to put it under my lash line where my eye goes up and meet up with my eyebrow, and hers doesn't connect right to her eyebrow, it goes a little bit down. And just hold it there. And we're sweeping this all over the lid, right, almost right up to that brow bone. Now what I'm going to do is grab a little bit of a less fluffy brush and use this. It's more of a neutral light brown color. Same palette. And I'm just gonna hit more of the crease area and the side. Line it up to where it was. And flick it up just a little bit. Now take your under eye brush and go in with that same color, that medium brown. And we're gonna run that under the lower lash line. Taking the same big brush that I use with my cream color and lightening up in here. I got a little bit carried away, so I want to lighten that up a little bit, and under here. Now I'm going to add some more concealer. I need to fix up these lines a little bit because they got just a little messy, so I'm adding more concealer to the back of my hand on that same definer brush. And I'm going to trace this line. Now I'm taking this nude pencil and I'm going to run that in my lash line, or in my waterline, I mean. There, and then it's hard to tell from that picture, but I think she had a little bit of like a gold shimmer on her lid, so I'm just going to run, oh, I'll show you. I'm just going to put that on my ring finger and run that over my lid, keeping it pretty low. So for the inner corner, I'll just take this little tiny brush and do this pink shimmer color and just add that into my tear duct. Just to brighten up a little bit. And I will add mascara. I've done this in all my tutorials, so I'll just do it really quick and come back to you in a second. there. So while I was putting my mascara on, I kind of thought that maybe that line should be a little bit darker. It needs to be a little bit more defined. So I'm just gonna go back in with my little brush here and that medium toned brown color and add a little bit more. There, that's better. I'm gonna actually bake under there just a little tiny bit too. So just a little bit on the tip of my beauty blender. So for her blush, it was pretty vibrant. It wasn't, you know, she normally stays pretty toned down with her blush. So I'm going to go in with my Marc Jacobs Kink and Kisses air blush, and I'm gonna stick mostly to this side of it so it's a little bit brighter. And hers is, she kept it on the apples of her cheeks. She didn't go too far back. So I'll try to do that too. And while everything's baking, I'll do my lips. I'm going to use the Meet Matte Hues liquid lip in the color Committed. No, that's not right. Same thing, but in the color Doting. This is a little bit more pink than what she's using, but it's pretty much the same tone. And I didn't notice how tiny my lips were until I did a side-by-side comparison of me and Kylie, and I was like, my lips are so little, but hers are really big, so. And do a light coat of that. Now we'll just brush off our bake. And like I said, she was barely wearing any highlighter, so I'm just gonna go in with my MAC Soft and Gentle and just do a little tiny bit. Just right here on the tops of the apples of my cheeks. There we go, that's all there is to it. It's a really simple look if your battery doesn't die 5 times and your camera's not blurry. So yeah, let me know if you like it, subscribe, give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment, leave me some love. I don't get hardly any comments, so I would love to read some comments from you. Let me know what you think. She's backing up over there. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye! Woo, woo, woo. Oh, woo, woo. Oh, woo, woo. You're not here for my hair, you're here for my makeup, right? Hey, hey. Now you can probably hear him licking. This is like the grossest video ever. I'm sorry. Are you scaring me? Oh my gosh, you're so scary! Whoa! Whoa! Oh my gosh! Now I got her started. She loves to scare people.